Hi, I'm Leon Poindexter, and we're here at the Boston Tea Party Museum. Today is masting day for Eleanor. By this evening, Eleanor is going to be a much taller ship. Well, before we get going here, let's go aboard the Eleanor, because this is a good chance to look at the masts close up before we get them up in the air. We're standing on the deck of the Eleanor now, and as you can see behind me, it's all kinds of last-minute activity. Some of the parts that we have on board here, this mast here is the mainmast, and then over there is the bowsprit. Here we have the mizzen mast. That's the third mast, the smallest mast, and over there is the foremast. The Eleanor is a full-rigged ship, and that's the proper term. Full-rigged ship means that it's got 3 masts and square sails on all 3 masts. All the gear that you see here is all traditionally built. This is not laminated, it's not hollow, it's not carbon fiber or anything like that. As a matter of fact, the trees were actually harvested by the spar maker himself, and they were taken to his mill and 4-sided, and then 8-sided, and then made 16 sides, then 32 sides, and then finally finished round. This is all handwork. And as you can see, we've got quite a bit of work here done. It's a very complex system of rigging and masts, and this is all done by hand. Well, Jim Barry here is our chief rigger, and in a few minutes we're going to be turning the show over to him. The barge is on location, and we're all ready to go to start stepping the mast. Well, what's going to happen here this morning is that the crane is going to pick up all of these masts individually and stand them upright. And as they lower them down, they're going to go down through the hole in the deck, and this is called the mast partners, and stand each one of them up individually. And as the masts pass through the deck and down below, we also have another crew down there to make sure everything fits and to make any last-minute adjustments before the masts go into the step. Well, just before they go into the step, we always put a coin, and this coin is a farthing, and it's from 1773, and this will be placed under the mainmast when it goes in. Well, one of the details that's very important to attend to is to copper the top of the stem. This is where the bowsprit is going to go through, and this will be covered by the bowsprit, so there won't be any way to keep the water out except if we copper over it. Pete here has done a nice job with the copper work, and we're just finishing it up at this point here.
Gentlemen of Boston who stay at home at ease, how little do you think upon the dangers of the seas? Give ear unto bold mariners, and they will plainly show all the fears and the cares we poor sailors undergo. All the fears and the cares we poor sailors undergo.
We're ready to go. We have a 1700s farthing from England. This is going to go in the mortise right below the mainmast. That's for good luck, and also to pay the boatmen to go across the river Styx in Roman times.
All right, you can lower her down. Okay, you got her. You can put the wedges in.